If the United States pulls the trigger and acts to punish Syria, what type of military action could we expect to see from the Obama administration? CNN's Tom Foreman is here with a closer look. What are you seeing over there, Tom?
Wolf, one of the things we know at this point is that there probably would not be a closing of all the airspace. The White House seems to have ruled that out. There won't be boots on the ground. They've ruled that out. The focus right now seems to be largely on the idea that some destroyers here in the Gulf, 4 of them, each capable of carrying 100 Tomahawk cruise missiles, would come in and target certain places around the country here. These missiles have a tremendous range. They could be 500 miles from this shore if they wanted to, and still send in missiles that would fly over nothing but Syrian airspace. The Tomahawk cruise missile is normally launched from ships or from submarines. It's about 20 feet long, about 3,300 pounds. Pinpoint targeting, it can be fired with preset targets, or it can be changed in flight. They can decide they want to send it to a different target. They can fly around and use nose-mounted cameras to even look at their targets before hitting. About a 1,000-pound payload, and these have proven very, very effective in targeting different regimes around the world when they've been used, simply because they can fly around for quite a while before they're dropped in on their target. They're very hard to track, very hard to stop. What would the goals be? The goals would be limited, if you listen to what the White House has been saying so far. Take out the chemical weapons to a degree. Even military leaders say, we don't really know where they all are. They're moving around. This would probably not be something that could wipe out their whole capability, but they might be able to attack the command and control structure, make it harder to deploy such weapons. It would weaken the al-Assad military, and it would send a message, which, Wolf, as you know, is important to the White House and to much of the world, to say these types of weapons will not be tolerated. Wolf?
So with all those resources already in the Eastern Mediterranean, 4 warships, probably a submarine or 2 as well, why isn't the U.S., why can't the U.S. make a move now if it wanted to?
Well, that comes back to the political question, really, the international political question. If you look at the United Nations, you essentially have Russia, China, and Iran out here saying that they would not tolerate this. They're going to fight against any kind of UN decision to take this action against Syria. So the United States has to look at putting together some kind of other coalition. That may focus somewhat on NATO allies. There's been a lot of talk about that. And some of those that seem to be coming on board are NATO allies. But the bottom line is the reason it's not being done right now appears to be the White House's deep concern about having some credibility in all of this, making sure that there are enough partners in a global sense agreeing that this is the thing to do, that it doesn't look like just the United States striking, even if they want to make it a surgical strike that only hits one part of the Assad regime. Wolf?
Sending a message. Clearly, the U.S. officials believe that would be significant. All right, thanks very much, Tom Foreman, for that report.